Imagine a place where winter temperatures can plunge to -40 degrees Celsius, where frost clings to every surface, and the air you breathe feels like shards of glass. Yet, in the heart of this frozen landscape, life refuses to slow down. Here, markets open in the dead of winter, with traders, artisans, and farmers braving the icy winds to sell their goods in open-air stalls. This is Siberia's winter market, a world both harsh and beautiful, where resilience meets tradition. Today, we'll explore what it's like to visit one, what you'll find there, and how the people of Siberia turn freezing temperatures into an unforgettable shopping experience. Siberia is the largest region of Russia, stretching across much of northern Asia, with a climate that can be unforgiving in winter. When we talk about winter markets here, we're not talking about cozy European-style markets in mild snow. This is commerce in one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. Markets can be found in cities like Novosibirsk, Irkutsk, Yakutsk, and Krasnoyarsk, but also in smaller remote towns along frozen rivers and rural villages. These markets are often set up in central squares, along main streets or near train stations, where foot traffic is highest. The snow is usually packed down into icy pathways between stalls. Wooden boards, carpets, or even cardboard might be placed on the ground to stop customers from slipping. The smell of burning wood from nearby stoves drifts in the air, mingling with the aroma of freshly cooked food. Visiting a Siberian winter market is an experience for all the senses. Your breath immediately crystallizes in front of you, and your eyelashes might freeze within minutes. Vendors are bundled in heavy fur coats, wool scarves wrapped high over their noses, and thick felt boots called valenki. Customers stomp their feet to keep warm, carrying reusable shopping bags or even sleds to transport heavy goods home. You hear the rhythmic chopping of ice from nearby vendors, the chatter of bargaining, and the sound of sleigh bells from passing horse-drawn carts. Despite the cold, there's a surprising liveliness. Laughter, music from portable speakers, and the occasional bark of a market dog keeping watch over a stall. Siberian winter markets are a showcase of local life. The goods you see reflect the region's traditions, climate, and self-sufficiency. Freshly frozen fish. In Yakutia, for example, fish like omul or muksun are laid out rock-solid on tables, displayed in neat frozen rows. Customers simply pick the fish they want, and the vendor wraps it in paper. It will stay frozen until you get home. Wild game and meat hunters sell frozen venison, wild boar, and even horse meat. In some markets, the meat is displayed hanging in the open air, needing no refrigeration. Preserved vegetables and pickles, pickled cucumbers, jars of sauerkraut, marinated mushrooms, and fermented berries are staples for surviving the winter months. Winter dairy products, locally made butter, sour cream, and tvorog, farmer's cheese, are sold in big chunks, sometimes wrapped in cloth to keep their shape. Handmade clothing and winter gear. Stalls display fur hats called ushankas, mittens made from reindeer hide, wool socks, and handmade scarves. These are not souvenirs for tourists. They are essential survival tools for locals. Baked goods and sweets. You might see stacks of piroshki filled with meat or cabbage, sweet pastries dusted with powdered sugar and honey from local beekeepers. Hot food stalls. Vendors serve steaming bowls of borscht or shchi, skewers of sizzling shashlik, and cups of hot tea brewed in a traditional samovar. Working in an outdoor market at -30 degrees is not for the faint of heart. Many vendors set up small coal or wood stoves behind their stalls to warm their hands. Some wear electric heated gloves or hand warmers, while others simply rely on layers of wool and fur. Transactions are fast. Nobody wants to linger with bare hands exposed to the air. Money is sometimes passed using mittens, and change is counted quickly before tucking hands back into warm pockets. In extremely cold conditions, vendors take turns warming up inside nearby cafes or cars. The market is a test of endurance, and everyone there knows it. Siberian winter markets aren't just about buying and selling. They're also about social connection. Elderly residents meet friends for tea, young couples browse stalls together, and children snack on warm pancakes while playing in the snow. During the New Year season, markets become especially festive, with lights strung across stalls, holiday decorations for sale, and musicians performing traditional Siberian songs. In remote villages, a winter market day might be one of the few times everyone comes together, turning it into a community celebration. In an era of supermarkets and online shopping, you might wonder why these markets still exist. The answer lies in tradition, quality, and trust. Here, you know the person who caught your fish, who made your fur boots, who churned your butter. Products are fresher, prices are negotiable, and there's a personal connection you can't get in a store. For many Siberians, these markets are part of life's rhythm, tied to the seasons and the land. A Siberian winter market is more than just a place to shop. It's a living snapshot of resilience, culture, and community. It's where frostbitten fingers still manage to count coins, where the steam from hot tea swirls into the icy air, and where traditions are kept alive against the odds. If you ever find yourself in Siberia during the depths of winter, don't just visit the museums or warm cafes. Step into a winter market and see how life thrives, even in the coldest corners of the world.